Welcome, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Cleaning Life with Kia. And I am Kia Smith, owner and founder of Help Now here in the Tulsa, Oklahoma area. It is a cleaning, home management service. We do cleaning, general cleans, deep clean, organizations. Like I said, just home management. And here, and I'm just using my business as a platform to just kind of inform you all and spread awareness and give tips and all that good stuff as it pertains to like cleaning and home management and all that good stuff. Some people, they may not feel comfortable with people coming in their home. They may just need some ideas, may not have the funds to afford someone to come in. So whatever the case may be, I'm just here to help out in any way that I can. And here on Cleaning Life with Kia, it's where life meets cleaning and cleaning meets life, and we just talk about it all and everything in between. So, welcome on this frosty, cold Tuesday. And I would like to welcome my very special guest, my son, Kavai, who also works alongside me. He's 14 years old, but he is a beast. He has been working with me for some time now. He assists me um, with the business, and he is absolutely phenomenal. Not only does he do a good job with helping mom with the business, I mean, he actually like works and he does a really good job to be 14. It's crazy. But not only does he do that, he's just a good person in general. He's a good son. He has a good personality and he has good grades. Yeah, he listens well, and he has been a very important link um to this business. So I am just so grateful for him. Hey, tell everybody hey. One thing about him, he real low key, laid back. He's not a man of many words unless you really just like kind of get to know him. Like he'll talk your ear off. Well, I won't even say talk your ear off, but he's just really laid back. So I have to inform people because people be like, well, he don't talk much, or that is just him. He be so happy on the inside. You happy on the inside? Yeah, he be happy on the inside. He's just a man of few words, but he's a good kid, and I'm glad that he's here. So for tonight's topic is show and tell. I invested in a few pieces of cleaning equipment for my business, and I can use it at home as well. And they are like amazing, game changing equipment. And I was like, wow, this would be something really good to share with everyone because, if you don't know, you don't know. Um, and cleaning is just something that has to be done. You can't get away from it, unless you just love to live in filth. Um, so I feel like you should make it as easy and enjoyable as possible. Things have changed over the years. Like back in the day, my mom and grandma, it was just basic cleaning, just basic cleaning stuff. You just get your rag and your cleaning products, your mop bucket and your mop, and you just kind of get at it. But over time, people have just created so many things to make things so much more easier and efficient, and they work well, and it helps kind of preserve your muscles and your body. And I know that since I do this um all the time. Hey, Samaje. So my son is tuning in. So like right before I got on here, it's I have a good podcast. I said, yeah, the podcast you never watched. I'm gonna tune in tonight because normally I'm working. Yada yada yada, all that mess. But hey, babe, I'm glad you're watching. Oh, and there's my line sister Sean. Hey, Sean, and my aunt's tuning in. Oh, I'm so excited. Everybody's tuning in. So, I wanted to show you all these things that I got. So I have three things, and they have been like game changers. We've been using them in the house, and we've been using them in the business. And now that I have purchased them, I never want to live without them or clean without them ever, 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 ever again. Um, because again, like I said, this is just something that we have to do. And if you're gonna clean, do it right. That's what I've been teaching these kids like forever. Like if you're gonna do something, do it right, do it the right way. Just don't do it. And because I have a business, people pay me to do it the right way. So I always want to research and try out new things to get better and better and more efficient and get things as clean as I possibly can. So I decided to do some research. Been looking at some things, and things just kind of pop up, and um, they have been really like helpful and beneficial. So I'm not gonna hold y'all long because listen, this weather is crazy. It's cold out here where we are, so we're gonna do this 30-minute segment and get off of here so I can go do a swan dive in my bed because it's nothing like getting in a warm bed on a cold day or cold night. So anyway, the first thing I'm going to show you, I'm just going to jump into it. And so I'm going to show you these things and kind of give you a few specs on the equipment and kind of tell you our experience with using them since I purchased it. Um, the first one is going to be a handheld steam cleaner. Um, oh, and so with any of these things, like make sure whenever you purchase something to read the instructions. Like I used to be the type of person, like I'll just try to put stuff together and halfway put it together or he laughing because he know it's true. I hate reading instructions, but I've gotten better with it because like when you start purchasing stuff, you really need to know how to use it so that you don't break it and that you can get the best use out of it. You don't want to be half, spend that money and get, half of the use out of it because you didn't read the instruction to to read and understand like everything that it could do. So the first thing I purchased was a handheld steam cleaner. Um, so okay, so I had to grab that and just show it so that they can see it and just hold it up and I'll tell them about it. So, okay, so this is a handheld steam cleaner. Okay, so this multi-purpose handheld steam cleaner with safety lock is equipped with 1,050-watt power. It's best for germ killing and sanitizing all surface areas. The high pressure will cut through any grease, mold, grout, or stain. So some of the features of it, it has a more bigger 350 milliliter water tank that can accept about 250 milliliters of water. And you can't fill it up. So it has a 350 milliliter capacity to hold the water, but you can't fill it all the way to the top because it's steam and it's pressure. So the pressure needs room to do what it does. So you can't fill it all the way to the top. I learned the hard way on that and I couldn't gauge it. So this one is cool, but we'll talk about it more as I explain it. I'm gonna keep this, but there's another one that I want to get, and I'm gonna tell you about that one as well. But I'm gonna keep this too because like all of these things that I have, like I'm gonna have to get multiple. So I wanted to just get it to try it out to see if I like it, and if I liked it, I was gonna get more. So I'm definitely gonna get more um of the same products. I'm gonna get two of those. Excuse me. So, it holds the 250 milliliters of water. It has 9 different accessories to clean your home, car, and clothes. Now, and that's another reason why I said I'm going to get another one because I didn't like the seller that I got this from Amazon. But the seller, when I got it, it comes with 9 different accessories, but they only sent me like 4 or 5, and I was hot. I'm like, I'm gonna just make it work because I didn't have time to be causing a big stink. And it had the tools that I needed, the parts that I needed to do what I needed to do. So, that's cool, but I'm gonna go a different route when I order the second one. Um, it has a longer power cord, so it comes with a power cord, and it's pretty long. It's a pretty long power cord. Um, and some examples, because I know you're probably like, well, what would you use that for? Like steam cleaning. Because growing up, I'm like, we never used a steam cleaner, heard of a steam cleaner, for that. Maybe like a steamer to like steam your clothes out or something like that, but like for cleaning, never used it. Um, but you can use it for your windows and glass tabletop. You can use it for carpets and blankets or woolen bath mats, plastic mats, or non-woolen bath mats. You can use it on your toilet or sink, yeah, or clothes, steel sink, gas stove range, hood, barbecue rack, any corners, tile gaps, um, or toys. Um, it's a really good piece of equipment, and I love it. So far, you can put that out and then hand me up to do with the accessories. Um, I've used it so far on an oven. Ooh, so like everybody dreads cleaning the oven because it's bad. Like ovens are tough, like they're hard, and most people do not keep up maintenance with their oven. And when I say maintenance, it's like when you're like some people will bake sweet potatoes on the rack, and they'll just sit them on the rack. And the baked potatoes, they'll spill, or if you have pies or casseroles or anything, and after the stuff spill, after the food is done, people just take the food out and close the oven up and just keep it moving until they have to use it again for something else. And then more spills and it just accumulates. And then, like the glass that's on the front of the stove, like it'd be real hard to get clean. And that stuff on the inside, it'd be really hard to clean. And I'm telling you, over the years, that has been like one of the worst things. It's like cleaning the oven because when I tell you, without the proper products, cleaning products, because that oven spray, it don't always work. And then like they say the ovens are like self-cleaning, but they don't work the way that it needs to be um that you need for it to work. So it just doesn't work. And like I be wanting the glass like it was when you bought it, like when I cleaned it. And so over the years I have hurt my muscles a lot, my shoulders, trying to the cleaning products be subpar, and then like it'll just wear you out. And I'm just like, Jesus, it has to be um a better way. And they be having stuff like on TikTok and stuff, and I don't be on there like that, but I have people in my life that do. So I think um two of the items I'm gonna show you tonight, I'm sure about it. Jenny showed me, I know she showed me about the steamer. And one of the examples that they used was on an oven. And oh my gosh, like the pressure. Oh, let me hand it to me again. And then I'm gonna show them a few other things. So it has like the spout, and you can just use the spout by itself. But how you use it, it has an on and off switch here, this thing right here. And what you do is you turn it up on and then you press down and it sprays out um the water and the steam. And this is the cat where you put the water in. I was talking about that 250 milliliters of water. You take this off and you put it in, and then you tighten it up. You plug it, you put your attachment on, whatever attachment. If you're going to use an attachment, you put the attachment on and you plug it up, and you have to wait for a minute. It has an indicator, a light indicator that tells you when it's ready, and the time that it's like warming up, it'll be on. And then when it's done and it's hot enough for you, where it needs to be, the light will go off, and then you'll know that it's okay to use. But this is pressure. You put this cap down, and I mean it seals it. So it's pressure, and then you just take whatever attachment um that you need, and you put it on there, and you use it. Call of Duty, and you just use it. And so like I said, they only sent me 5, but it works for what I need. And then like I said, I'm just gonna order a different one. But you have to be very, very, very careful. I'm gonna tell you up front with this steamer because it's pressure. Oh yeah. So tell your story. What happened to you the other day? Playing. Go tell them. Tell them.
I was unscrewing the cap when it was still hot and the pressure, so it doesn't let you unscrew it until like it cools down. So like I was unscrewing it, didn't let it cool down all the way, and some of that hot water got on it anyway.
I almost burned his eyeballs out. Have me have it explained to the people at the hospital and to my mama what happened to your eyeballs playing around. I told them. But yeah, we were cleaning, and like I said, the indicator. So when you screw this cap on, a little red little knob, little piece sticks out from the top, and it lets you know basically it's hot and it's ready. It's hot and ready, and you don't need to be fooling with it. And really, it won't even let you really unscrew it when it's hot like that. But when the pressure starts to release and it starts to cool, like he said, you can unscrew it. But like it was steam coming everywhere, and he just running, because I told you. So this lesson, I bet you won't do it again. So that's the uh, hell steamer. Now I got that off of Amazon, and it was 51.99, which isn't bad, but it was kind of because I didn't get all my attachments. So that's but my next purchase, I'm gonna get another steamer, and this is the one that I probably should have got in the beginning because this was the one that Jenny sent me from a video on TikTok. Um, and it is the Bissell. It's a Bissell steam shot. So the one I have is cool. I'm not tripping on it, but the next time I'm going to purchase the Bissell Steam Shot. But like I said, it comes with different attachments. You can do, like I said, windows and carpets and mats. So you have all these different cool extensions and attachments. This one is longer, if you want to reach. I've used it for the oven, for my clients. I've used it for the oven, and the other day I used it inside of my client's cabinets. They It was an issue with a lot of pests, so they had, can you do furniture? Yes, as long as it is like cloth furniture, you can use it. You sure can. Just like a steamer, you can use it on your clothes. Like you can use this thing pretty much everywhere. On toys, you have kids, small kids. You want to sanitize, and yeah, you can use it on toys. So it's really really good. Um, so yeah, it's one of those things that you would definitely benefit from having it in your home. But like I said, the next is gonna be the Bissell Steam Shot. And the Bissell Steam Shot, I already looked at that on Amazon, and it's actually cheaper than that one. I picked a more expensive one, not because it was more expensive, but I'm sure there was something, because I'll be reading the reviews and I'll be watching the videos. So something must have caught my attention, I'm sure, for me to get it. But I'm not tripping. It's cool, and it does a really good job. Oh, so that's what I was saying. The pests. So they had a lot of like roaches, and they had the house bomb, and so of course I had to come in and clean. So I had to make sure that the kitchen cabinets, I want it clean. It bombed, so we got to get all the dead stuff out, and not only just get it out, we have to really clean and really sanitize that area, because your personal things are going to go in there, your plates and stuff like that. So had to really make sure that it was clean. So the next item that I'm going to share with you all is going to be Kavai's favorite. I know. Well, I'll say his favorite, but it's the only thing that I'm sure he don't like the steamer because it almost put his eyeballs out. But what he likes the best is this electric spin scrubber. Hold it so they can just see it while I'm reading. So this thing is good for cleaning and scrubbing pretty much anything that's hard surface. It comes with 4 brush heads, a corner brush, a small flat brush, a large flat brush, and a dome brush. It has an extension rod. It has an installing hook so you can hang it on the wall after use and for charging. And the brush heads are the only thing that are washable, so you can't submerge any other pieces in water, anything except for the brush heads. And I got this on Amazon as well, and it was 42.23 when I got it. But this is cool. This is his favorite thing, and you can use it like anywhere. So like you have those hard to reach places when you're cleaning. So this is what it is, and it actually has an extension piece, so it goes longer, so you can reach high places, you can get low places, and I mean it be scrubbing. So it's not you doing all that. Instead of you have this. It charges. It's cordless. It has a charging port here on the end, and you just plug it up. Um, which is really cool. And then the head had me an extension. Not an extension, I'm sorry, one of the head. So all you do is you take one of your, this is the large flat brush. You just take it and so this is some on there. And so it's straight right now, but it I don't even my hands are cold, y'all. Yeah, my hands are cold. Here, you do it. My hands are cold. Thumbs are cold. There it is. Strong. So I needed my assistant tonight. So it flips at an angle. So like this thing be getting down. Listen. So he's used it. Is it only for hardwood? Like no, this is like it just in it for like any hard surfaces. Any hard surfaces. So like tile, you know, you want to get the grout in between the tile, the bathroom, you can just change and adjust the heads. So like the toilet, the bathtub, sinks, the floor, like this flat brush would have been good. And that's why I am definitely gonna get another. I need about two or three of these actually. Like these, this is good. You like this one, huh? Yeah, like it's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Um, he was using it um in the bathroom, but I kind of needed it in the kitchen because the client they had moved the refrigerator out of the home, and I mean their floor was done. Like their floor was done. So I'm telling you, all I would have had to do was just go in here with this and just let it go. But yeah, that's it going, and then it goes faster. Um, but all I had to do was just put it on the floor, and you can even press down on it if you want to apply more pressure. And I mean, it'll just get everything up. It'll just scrub it all up, and that is something that you don't have to use, all your muscles and all your strength all the time. But like this is the large flat brush, and the large one is for large flat surfaces. Just like I said, like tiles, glass, and windows. Like you can use this thing everywhere, hard surfaces anywhere. And I showed them the extension. Yeah, showed you this. And then you have your small flat brush, and it's for narrow flat surfaces like your stove or like counters. Then you have a dome brush. You see the yeah, that is for like your concave cleaning, um, for like your bathtub or like your sink. In those curves and those grooves. Those areas. Like in your tub and your sink. Like I said, like those curves and grooves. You can get this and it go to work, y'all. I'm telling you, investment. And then we have the corner brush, and this is just for corners and edges, tight places, and even like wheels. And you just take the attachments off. It's easy to disassemble and apply the pieces. Um, Again, like I said, it has a hook, so you can mount your hook, and when you get through using it, just don't lay it down anywhere, just leave it. And they suggest and they tell you to install your hook so that just in case you don't, we always take the brushes off, and the brushes are the only thing that are washable. Again, like I said, everything else, you just leave alone. Some people will they'll leave the attachments on, and it'll have product or water in it, and then it'll drip into the actual piece of equipment, and it can damage it. So you have this wall hook that you can just attach and then hang it, and if you want your bristles to stay attached, it can just drip downward, like towards the floor, so it doesn't get into like your equipment. um and again, like I said, I got that from Amazon, and it was 42.23. Best purchase, well, one of the best purchases ever. um like I said, we just so accustomed and used to doing things the hard way until we don't even think outside of the box. Like, there's some other things. And then some people, they just don't want to be bothered with like just extra equipment. They think it's to bother, it's bulky, but I would rather do that any day, and it's easy. I don't feel like it's a burden, like when we're having to take it to clients' homes, or even when I'm using it at home, I don't feel like it's just in the way. Like, it's precious to me now because it saves so much manpower. And it makes it more enjoyable because it's something different, so it's fun. That's why he like it, because it's fun. I mean, he's cleaning with it, but it's enjoyable, which makes the experience better. You agree? Yeah. And that's your favorite one?
Yep.
His favorite one. So last but not least, um, the next one I'm going to talk about is it's called the KZKR Spin Square Mop and Bucket Set. Oh my gosh. Listen, I had talked about a mop bucket before, and it's a good mop bucket. Like, it's decent. Like, that's what I knew about at the time. And when I purchased that mop bucket, I don't think this new mop bucket was out. But baby, let me tell you, this mop bucket is on fire. And this is coming from a person who used to hate mopping. And I think for me, it wasn't the concept of just having to mop that bothered me. But like I said, back in the day, you only had what you had. So what did you have back in the day for mopping? A mop bucket and a mop. And you had that mop with the little mop thingy. I mean, that's what you had. So my issue with it was like hygiene. Like, it was nasty. Like, for real, I hate that. You get the mop bucket with people, what they do back in the day, put some pine sol in it, and then they put that mop in there. And then this is the part that made me hate it so bad. It wasn't the act of mopping, it was just it was nasty. Like, because guess what? You go in the bathroom, just think, I have not one, not two, not three, four boys. So you take a bathroom that four boys are using, and you go in there, that part, squeezing that mop out. Oh, you go in there and mop, you start off that mop water be so clean, and then you go in there and mop the bathroom floors or something, and then you go and put the mop back in the water. How you gonna wring the mop out? With your hands. That's so nasty. So basically, you got pee pee pine sol water on your hands. Like, it was horrible, and I hated it with all my soul, and I just really kind of, like, I do anything else, but I was not a fan of mopping. So, you know, okay, so then it's like fast forward. Yeah, let's start a cleaning business. No, you got to mop. So you go into strangers' houses with a regular mop and a mop bucket, cleaning just random people bathrooms, and then oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. So I quickly had to find like what else is out there. So it was one mop that I had that I've been using for like a while, and it's good, but they always make something better. They always make something better. So this KZKR spin square mop and bucket set. Okay, so it comes with 6 microfiber replaceable mop heads with self-separation, dirty and clean water system, self-wringing 360-degree rotating mop head for hardwood, tiles, and marble floors. Baby, I love mopping now. The mop pads are washable, reusable, and washable. Um, it has a cleaning brush attached to a part of it. I'm gonna show you all of this. It has electrostatic absorption of hair while mopping. And I mean, it cleans your floor perfectly with a smooth finish. Oh my gosh. Now, of course, just think you got a real dirty floor, real nasty floor. So I had a client the other day and they moved the refrigerator. And I mean, you could tell it was just years and years and years and years. So even with a regular mop, like you're not gonna be able to get all of it because that stuff is stuck. So you know a mop is not gonna get it. So that's where the scrubber, and I didn't have it. He was using it, so I had to get on my hands and knees and scrub with my brush, and that was cool. You know, it's no big deal. But had I had the extra scrubber, I could have used that to just get up all the grime, that was just literally like just stuck to the floor from all those years. But then I could have went behind it. Well, I mean, I did go behind it after I got through hand scrubbing. With this mop. But listen, you don't have to touch nothing. And it gets it so clean. So I'm gonna show you. It comes with when you purchase it, it comes with these um the microfiber, the mop pad, and it's just a little pad, and you're like, oh, you wouldn't think, and when I saw it, I'm like, it's surely this is not gonna work. Give me the actual mop here. I can just grab it and think. Ooh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to put your eye out. Okay, so here's the mop, the actual mop, and you see how it has the little like little Velcro, and all you do is take it, bam, and that's all you do. Oh my gosh. And then the mop itself, and my all the other mop that I have, it does the same thing. But it has this little thing right here that you flip up, and um, it extends for you when you use it. And when you put it in the mop bucket, it has this little space where it's gonna kind of go in the middle. And as you press down on it, it's gonna clean the mop. But I'm telling you, this is the best thing since sliced bread. Let me tell you. And then when you're done mopping and yada yada yada, you just peel it off. You just take it off, bam, and throw it in the machine and wash it, and you can use it again. So I love this. And then I'm gonna show you this mop bucket. Oh my gosh! So I love it. So this mop, let me get my ruler. So on the inside, let's see if you can see. On the inside, it has a space where it separates the clean and dirty water. So this little part right here, you can lift off. It lifts off. And the clean water, hold it. The clean water goes on the inside right here. And you just fill it up. And as you're cleaning, like you're gonna put the mop in there, go up and down with it so it can wet it or whatever. And then you're gonna mop your floor. So then when you come back, well, I'm gonna just do it the right way. Okay, so your clean water goes here. Then you're gonna put this thing back on top. It's not complicated at all. I don't like complicated stuff. Like if it's overly complicated, you have lost me, and I'm gonna try to find another route. I can't do it. But you put this top part, and it covers the clean water. But this part that I took off, hold on, look at this, Sean. When you go to put your and this how it's gonna go when you put it in. You're gonna put it in there, and these little bristles that are on the side right here. I want to make sure y'all can see these little bristles right here. It cleans as it's spinning, as you're cleaning it, it's cleaning this right here. So all the dirt that's coming off of your mop head is gonna go on the outside area. This outside area. So all the clean water is here, but all the dirty water gets filtered out here. So your clean and dirty water, it ain't the same water. It doesn't touch. And then these bristles, it cleans, um, it cleans all the stuff that may get on this pad as you're mopping, like any type of hair, any type of dirt, any type of grime. Like these bristles, it cleans it and then it filters the dirt on the dirty side. I love this mop. Let me tell you, it is not complicated to use at all. It has a handle. It's very lightweight. It's not bulky. Let's see. Can you drop the links? Yes, I'll get back on here and yeah, you can help me figure out how to put this stuff back up on here, these links on here. But I sure will, because like this is some really good stuff. And then let me show you this little part right here with every cleaning solution that you want to put in here. All you do is just pour it in here and it goes right into where the clean water is. So everything is kept separately. It also has a spout. My other mop had one too, but I'm gonna just show you all the features. It has a spout, so you don't have to like dump the water. You know, back in the day, you had a mop bucket. You had to go dump the water somewhere, pour it down a toilet or whatever it is that you do. You just take this out, and the water just flows out. It just flows. Um, but when I tell you, it's like I love mopping now. And typically when we're cleaning, for some reason I'm always the one that kind of not end up mopping. I always um volunteer and I always do mop for the most part. And it's really because mopping is not something like over the years, like growing up, like when I say I despised mopping, it sucks. And I have a greater appreciation for it now. But when you don't like to do stuff, that's the stuff you need to do the most. Especially like if I have a cleaning bee, it's like if I don't like to mop, you better learn how to like mopping. So this mop and the mop and mop bucket has really helped me with that. Like I actually like, and the finish. Mm-mm. When I say it is like the smoothest, most even, clean, cleanest finish you ever wanted to see, mopping your floor. I've never mopped a floor like if the clients are in the house, I'll be like, let me show you. So let me show you about these floors, like over here bragging. And I mean, it's just a wow moment when you're mopping. And if you have hardwood floors, I've given drop tips before on hardwood floors. You can use like lemon oil to get that shine back, to clean it up real good and get that shine back. When you use that mop, I mean, it is just a smooth, even, it's like art almost. And so I went from like not liking to mop at all, where I actually love it because I love to see the results as I'm using it. So that um was on Amazon as well. And it was one of those items too. Jenny sent me from that was on TikTok. And it was like one of their TikTok, favorites or something like that. And it's amazing. I got it on Amazon and it was $64.99. And let me tell you, I would pay $64.99 over and over and over and over again for this mop. I'm telling you, it makes stuff so easy. It's lightweight. You don't have to um be dragging around some old bulky mop bucket, and you don't have to be wringing that nastiness, and you can just from room to room because you know you're not supposed to be mopping. You know, we only had that one mop with them things on it. And so you had to use that mop for like every room, and you shouldn't. You should, even with that case, you should have two or three mops. And it's like, you, dang, I gotta have all these mops around the house because the same mop that you use to, you know, use on your bathroom, you should definitely not be using the same mop in your kitchen or in your living room or anywhere else. Like especially the bathroom. It's like if you don't do anything else, at least have two. But it's different levels of dirty in each room. Like that bathroom is just nasty because you have urine and all kind of mess in the bathroom. And then the kitchen, it brings about a different level of dirty. You know, your living room, depending on how you use it, may be high traffic, it brings a different level. So guess what? You mop the bathroom, mop the living room, mop the kitchen. You have a different mop head for everyone, and you just peel it off and keep it moving. And then the mop itself, it's what did I do with it? Oh, like I said, you can extend it and you can shorten it so it's easy for storage. And just like the electric spin scrubber, if you have a place to keep your cleaning equipment, just get you some hooks. They have those command hooks or whatever. Get you some hooks and you can make a space for like your cleaning equipment. Just make a space for it, and you can hang your mop, you can hang your scrubber, you know, have a place for your steamer. uh, i'm I've gotten excited now. I feel like a little cleaning equipment junkie now because now I'm like on the hunt for like all of the all the best equipment that I can find. And I've been using it in the house as well, so not only for the business, but I mean just even with the business aside, for your home, these are some really good products. And it just takes so much pressure off of you because I would be exuding quite a bit of energy. And I've been doing this for a little while now. So just think 6, 7 years of, and not even just that, like I've been cleaning like pretty much all my life. Like I just been a little cleaner, just busy. So just think over the years, just think of the toll that it'll take, you know, on your body. And if you can get it done easier without having to exert so much energy, like why wouldn't you? And if, like I said, and then it'll kind of entice you to help other people. Like people be needing help, family members. I've been running into cases lately where people's parents and grandparents, they need help, and the children and grandchildren, like first of all, nobody want to clean anyway, nobody want to do that type of stuff. But it's like, but if you have to do it, and you should do it, you should help get some equipment to make things easier for you. um I love these items. Again, the KZKR spin square mop and bucket set, 64.99. The spin scrubber was 42.23, and then the steamer was 51.99. So just a small investment, but I don't even miss the money that I spent. Like again, like I said, I'm gonna buy two of everything, especially the mops, like the mop buckets, like maybe two or three of those. So that's really it. I just wanted to share. Like it'd be so much stuff out here and people don't know unless you share the information. So we just wanted to um come on here and just show like the equipment that I've purchased and just tell you about how wonderful it has been to use them, and how it has just made life easier, not only for me, like I'm older, but even for you, because before, like you don't want to go back to not using the spin scrubber, huh? No. Like getting down on your hands and like especially like with toilets and stuff like that, like you have to really get in there when you're cleaning. So with this thing, you can use your little attachment, set it at an angle, and just sit there and just look, just get with it. I love it when a plan comes together. So at some point, like I said, I'll figure out how to get the links on here. And you know, just in case you're interested, but I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed at all. And I'm one of those people, I would not encourage you to go spend your hard-earned money on something that didn't work and something that wasn't beneficial. So I hope you enjoyed our show and tell. Thank you to my assistant and my wonderful son for joining me and helping me out so much all the time. And until next time, y'all stay warm and, in good spirits, stay positive, and just be good people. And I'll see y'all again on the next episode. Bye. Tell you bye.